I, 29 male, have been dating Melissa, 27, for about 14 months. Met her through a buddy's barbecue. Hit it off over our mutual hatred of IPAs and love of old noir films. First 6 months were great. Really great. Then the trust issues started creeping in. It began with little comments. Who's texting you? When my phone buzzed during dinner. Is that a girl from work? When I mentioned a project meeting. You were online at 2 a.m. when I couldn't sleep and scrolled Reddit. I tried reassurance, transparency, patience. Showed her my text when she asked. Introduced her to female co-workers at a company event. Even started announcing who I was texting like some kind of weird play-by-play announcer. Nothing helped. The jealousy just got worse. Last Thursday, we were at my place watching Netflix. My phone was on a coffee table, face down, habit from work meetings. It buzzed. I ignored it. We were watching her favorite show. Melissa, aren't you going to check that? Me, it can wait. This episode's almost over. Melissa, could be important. Me, if it's important, they'll call. She got quiet. That specific kind of quiet that meant a storm was brewing. 20 minutes later, credits rolling, she hit pause and turned to me. Melissa, I need your phone password. Me, what? What? Melissa, if you have nothing to hide, it shouldn't be a problem. Me, Mel, we've talked about this. I need some privacy. It's not about hiding things. Melissa, privacy is just another word for secrets. Honest people don't need privacy from their partners. The entitlement in her voice, like she was stating a universal truth rather than her controlling opinion. Me, that's not true, and you know it. I have work emails, private conversations with friends, banking apps. Melissa, so you are hiding something? Me, no. I'm maintaining healthy boundaries. She stood up, grabbed her purse. The theatrical performance had begun. Melissa, I'm going to make this really simple for you, Ryan. Give me your phone password right now, or we're done. I deserve to know what my boyfriend is doing. Every other guy would do this for their girlfriend. Me, no, they wouldn't. This is controlling behavior. Melissa, it's trust. If you loved me, you'd prove it. I looked at her standing there, hand on her hip, absolutely certain I'd cave. 14 months together, and she was willing to throw it away over a 4-digit code that represented my last boundary. Me? Okay. Melissa, smiling, thank God. I knew you'd. Me, we're done then. Her smile froze, then crumbled. Melissa, what? Me, you said give me my password, or we're done. I choose done. Melissa, you're not serious. Me, dead serious. If you need to invade my privacy to trust me, then we don't have trust. Without trust, we don't have a relationship. She laughed. Actually laughed. Melissa, you're bluffing. You won't throw away what we have over something so stupid. Me, you're the one who made the ultimatum. I'm just accepting your terms. Melissa, Ryan, stop being dramatic and give me the password. Me, no. We're broken up. You should go. The next 10 minutes were a masterclass in manipulation tactics. She cycled through. Tears. How can you do this to me? Anger. You're such an asshole. Bargaining. Okay. Maybe I overreacted. Let's talk about this. Threats. You're going to regret this. Guilt. After everything I've done for you. I just kept repeating, you made your choice. Please leave. Finally, she stormed out, but not before delivering her closing argument. You're going to call me tomorrow begging to get back together. And when you do, the price goes up. Password and location sharing. Me, I won't be calling. Door slammed so hard my neighbor's dog started barking. I sat there for a minute, processing, then did what needed to be done. Grabbed my phone, blocked her number, blocked her on all social media. Clean break. No room for ambiguity or continued drama. Figured that was the end of it. I figured wrong. Update 1, 3 days later. So Melissa apparently spent the first day after our breakup waiting for my call. The call that never came because, blocked. According to mutual friends, more on that later, she went through the classic stages. Day 1, confidence. Told everyone I'd cave within 24 hours, and she was teaching me a lesson about respect. Day 2, confusion. Started asking people if they'd heard from me. Posted some cryptic Instagram stories about knowing your worth and real men step up. Day 3. Panic. That's when she realized she was blocked everywhere. This is where it gets interesting. Unable to contact me directly, she started a campaign. First, she tried getting through via mutual friends. Tommy, mutual friend, call me Saturday morning. Tommy, dude, Melissa's freaking out. She says you blocked her. Me, yeah, we broke up. She made an ultimatum. I accepted it. Tommy, she's saying you overreacted to a simple request. Me, she demanded my phone password or we're done. I chose done. Tommy, oh, she left that part out. Me, shocking. Tommy, she want me to give you a message. Me, don't. I'm not interested. Tommy, fair enough. But heads up, she's calling everyone. He wasn't kidding. Throughout Saturday, I got calls from her best friend Natalie, her sister Rebecca, 3 other mutual friends. My ex-roommate from 2 years ago, still don't know how she got his number. All with the same script. There's been a misunderstanding. She just wanted transparency. You're throwing away something special. My response was consistent. She made an ultimatum. I accepted it. We're done. But Melissa wasn't satisfied with phone campaigns. Oh no, she needed to escalate. Sunday morning, 8 a.m., my doorbell rings. I check the peephole. It's Rebecca, Melissa's sister, holding a box. I talk through the door. Me, what do you want, Rebecca? Rebecca, Melissa asked me to return your stuff. Me, leave it outside. Thanks. Rebecca, she wants her things too. Me, I'll box them up and leave them outside tomorrow. Text me when you're coming. Rebecca, she wants to get them herself. Me, no. You or someone else can pick them up. Rebecca, Ryan, come on. She just wants to talk. Me, we have nothing to talk about. Rebecca, she's sorry about the ultimatum. She didn't mean it. Me, yes, she did. And I meant my response. Rebecca, you're being really immature about this. Me, I'm respecting both our decisions. Goodbye, Rebecca. I didn't open the door. Heard her muttering something about stubborn assholes before leaving. Spent Sunday afternoon boxing up Melissa's stuff. Wasn't much. Some clothes, toiletries, a few books, the expensive coffee maker she insisted we needed, that only she used, some jewelry she left on my dresser. Filled 2 boxes. Done. Monday morning, I left them outside my door at 7 a.m. with a note. Everything's here. Please don't contact me again. Got a security camera notification at 9 a.m. Rebecca picking up the boxes, Melissa sitting in the car. Could see her staring at my door like she was willing me to appear. I didn't. Thought that was the end of it. Should have known better. Update 2, 1 week later. The entitlement escalation was spectacular. Tuesday, I get a call from an unknown number. Against my better judgment, I answered. Me, hello. Voice, is this Ryan? Me, who's this? Voice, this is Dr. Patricia Kemp. I'm Melissa's therapist. I actually laughed. Me, her. Therapist? Are you serious? Dr. Kemp. Melissa is very distressed about your recent breakup. She feels you haven't given her a chance to explain. Me, stop right there. I don't know if you're really her therapist or if this is Melissa with a voice changer app. But either way, this is inappropriate. Don't call again. Hung up. Wednesday, things got weirder. I get an email at my work address from Melissa's mom, Diane. Subject line, please read important. The email was something, 3 paragraphs about how Melissa has trust issues from past relationships, how I triggered her abandonment fears, and how I should be the bigger person and fight for love. The kicker was the last line. Real men don't give up on their women over small misunderstandings. I didn't respond, but I did forward it to HR with a note. Personal matter, saving for documentation in case of escalation. Thursday was quiet. Should have been suspicious. Friday afternoon. I'm at work when reception calls. Receptionist. Ryan, there's a delivery for you at the front desk. I go down. It's a singing telegram. A singing telegram. In 2024. The poor kid in a tux starts singing some butchered version of Baby Come Back with customized lyrics about passwords and trust. My coworkers are watching. Some are filming. I'll let the kid finish. Not his fault. Tipped him $20 and took the car that came with it. I was wrong. You were right. Let's start over. My buddy Jerome from accounting was dying laughing. Bro, she sent you a singing telegram? That's next level. Me, next level crazy. But the real show was Saturday. I'm coming back from the gym around 10 a.m. As I approach my apartment building, I see Melissa's car parked outside. She's sitting on the hood, and she's not alone. There's Natalie, Rebecca, and two other girls I don't recognize. They're holding signs. I kid you not. Signs. Honk if you believe in second chances. Love means forgiveness. Ryan plus Melissa equals forever. Password protected, but heart unprotected. That last one didn't even make sense. Melissa spots me and jumps off the car. She's dressed up, full makeup, the dress I once said looked nice, holding a bouquet of grocery store flowers. Melissa, Ryan, please, just 5 minutes. I kept walking. Melissa, I had the girls come for moral support, to show you how much this means to me. Her whole crew started following me, signs bobbing. Natalie, Ryan, she's really sorry. Rebecca, she hasn't eaten in days. Melissa looked fine. Random girl number 1. You two are perfect together. Random girl number 2. She made a mistake. I reach my building entrance, turn around. Me, this is harassment. Leave now, or I call the cops. Melissa, you wouldn't. Me, try me. Melissa, but I love you. I just wanted to feel secure. Me, and I wanted privacy. We both made our choices. Yours was an ultimatum. Mine was to accept it. Now leave. Melissa, I take it back. I don't need your password. Me, too late. We're done. This circus proves I made the right choice. Melissa, you blocked me. How was I supposed to apologize? Me, you weren't. That was the point. I went inside. They stayed outside for another hour, according to my security app. Melissa tried the buzzer twice. Other residents complained. Eventually, they left. Sunday brought a new tactic, the flying monkey's final assault. Got a call from my mom. Mom, Ryan, honey, a lovely young woman named Melissa called me. Said you two had a fight. My mom. She found my mom's number and called my mother. Me. Mom, we broke up. She's my ex. Please don't engage with her. Mom. She seemed very upset. Said something about passwords. Me. She demanded my phone password or we're done. I chose done. Mom. Good for you. That's ridiculous. I'll block her number. I love my mom. But Melissa wasn't done. She called. My brother. Told him to pound sand his words. My best friend from college. Laughed and hung up. My uncle, who I haven't talked to in 2 years, was confused why I had a secretary calling him. The desperation was real. Update 3, 2 weeks later. Monday morning, I'm having coffee when I hear something at my door. Look through the peephole. Nothing. Open the door. There's an envelope on the ground. Inside, a 5-page handwritten letter. I'll spare you most of it, but highlights included. A detailed analysis of her childhood trauma that made her need security. A list of all the things she did for me, including watch your boring movies, the noir films SHE claimed to love. A threat/promise that she'd wait forever for me to come to my senses. A PS saying she'd enrolled in therapy to work on her trust issues. I kept the letter documentation, but didn't respond. Tuesday through Thursday, peace. Bless peace. Friday night, 11 p.m., loud knocking at my door. Melissa's voice. Ryan, I know you're in there. Please. She sounded drunk. I didn't respond, but I did start recording on my phone. Melissa, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, I wanted to know you weren't cheating. Sue me for caring. Knocking getting louder. Melissa, you know what? Fine. I didn't even want your stupid password. I was testing you, and you failed. Yes, it was a test defense. Melissa, I have your Netflix login anyway. I know you've been watching our show without me. We've been watching Better Call Saul. I continued. Sue me. Melissa, open this door or I'll. Long pause. Melissa, I'll post those photos from Vegas. I almost laughed. The photos from Vegas were us at a completely normal pool party at a casino. Full swimsuits. Nothing scandalous. But she thought she had leverage. Neighbor's door opened. Neighbor, Mrs. Patterson, 70-year-old retired teacher. Young lady, it's 11 p.m. You're drunk and you're disturbing everyone. Leave, or I'm calling the police. Melissa, mind your own business, Grandma. Wrong move. Mrs. Patterson doesn't play. Mrs. Patterson, that's it. I'm calling 911. Melissa panicked and left, but not before one final shout. This isn't over, Ryan. Narrator. It was, in fact, over. Saturday morning, I went to the police station and filed a report about the harassment. The officer was sympathetic, but said unless she threatened violence or damaged property, it was hard to do anything beyond documentation. Officer, best advice? Keep documenting everything. If she continues, you can file for a restraining order. I thanked him and left, hoping I wouldn't need to escalate. Sunday, the final boss battle. I'm doing laundry in my building's basement when I hear footsteps. Turn around. It's Melissa. She'd waited until someone else opened the door and snuck in. But this wasn't the put-together Melissa from last week. Hair messy, eyes red, wearing sweats. She looked rough. Melissa, we need to talk. Me, no, we don't. You need to leave before I call the cops. Melissa, just tell me why. Why was your privacy more important than us? Me, it wasn't about privacy versus us. It was about you not trusting me and trying to control me. Melissa, I just wanted to feel safe. Me, by violating my boundaries? That's not how safety works. Melissa, other guys would have. Me, then date other guys. She started crying. Not the manipulative tears from before. Real, ugly crying. Melissa, I drove everyone away. My friends are sick of hearing about you. My family says I'm obsessed. My therapist says I have attachment issues. And you just don't care. Me, I cared. Past tense. You killed it with your ultimatum. Melissa, I didn't think you'd actually choose breaking up. Me, that's the problem. You thought you could manipulate me with threats. When I called your bluff, you couldn't handle it. Melissa, so that's it? 14 months just gone. Me, you ended at the moment you made that ultimatum. I just agreed with you. She stood there for a moment, then said something that actually surprised me. Melissa, you know what the stupid part is? I don't even know what I expected to find on your phone. I just wanted to know I could look. Me, and I wanted to know you'd trust me enough not to need to. She left without another word. I finished my laundry in peace. Final update, 1 month later. After the laundry room encounter, Melissa actually went quiet. No text from random numbers, no showing up at my place, no singing telegrams, thank God. I started to think maybe she'd finally accepted reality. Then, 2 weeks ago, I get a LinkedIn notification. Melissa viewed my profile. Okay, creepy but harmless. Then another notification. She'd endorsed me for Microsoft Excel and team leadership. I don't even use Excel much. Weird flex, but whatever. Then she messaged me. On LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Hi Ryan. I wanted to reach out professionally to apologize for my unprofessional behavior during our personal relationship transition. I've been reflecting on my actions and realize I violated appropriate boundaries. I'm currently working with a therapist on my attachment and trust issues. I don't expect a response, but I wanted you to know I'm taking accountability. Best wishes in your future endeavors. She apologized to me like I was a business contact. Personal relationship transition. Future endeavors. Who talks like that? I didn't respond, but I did screenshot it because at this point, I had a whole folder documentation. Last week, I run into Tommy, mutual friend, at a bar. Tommy, hey man, heard about everything with Melissa. Wild stuff. Me, yeah, it's been a ride. Tommy, she's dating someone new, you know. Me, good for her. Tommy, met him on a dating app. She made him share his location on the first date. Me, of course she did. Tommy, he gave her all his passwords by week 2. Me, that'll end well. Tommy, she seems happy. Posts about him constantly. My perfect man this, trust and transparency that. Me, how long they've been together. Tommy, 3 weeks. I laughed. Actually laughed. Some people never learn. Tommy, she still asks about you sometimes. If you're dating anyone. Me, and Tommy, I tell her it's none of her business. Me, good man. Yesterday, the final chapter, hopefully. I'm at a coffee shop, working on my laptop, and walks Melissa with a guy, presumably the new boyfriend. He's younger, maybe 24, looks like he should be in a boy band. She sees me, freezes. He asks what's wrong. She whispers something. He looks at me, then back at her, then does something I didn't expect. He walks over. Him, you're Ryan? Me, yeah. Him. I'm Derek. I'm with Melissa now. Me. Okay. Him. She says you were really controlling. Wouldn't let her have any access to your life. Me. Is that what she said? Him, yeah. Said you were secretive and probably cheating. Me. Did she mention she demanded my phone password and threatened to break up if I didn't give it? His face changed. Him. No. She said you refused to share anything with her. Me. I refused to give her my password after she ultimatumed me. That's different. Him. She said you were the one with trust issues. I pulled out my phone, showed him the documentation folder. Not to be petty, but the kid deserved to know what he was getting into. Me, singing telegrams, harassment, called my mother, showed up drunk at my door. All because I wouldn't give her my phone password. Derek looked back at Melissa, who was practically vibrating with anxiety. Derek, she has all my passwords. Said it was normal. Me, it's not. But that's your choice. Good luck, man. I packed up and left. As I was walking out, I heard Derek say to Melissa, "We need to talk." Don't know what happened after that. Don't care. The whole experience taught me a few things. When someone shows you who they are through ultimatums, believe them. Standing your ground isn't mean, it's necessary. The right to privacy doesn't end when a relationship begins. If someone needs to inspect your phone to trust you, they never will. Blocking someone immediately after a breakup isn't immature, it's self-preservation. As for me, I'm good. Started dating someone new last week. Haven't mentioned the Melissa saga yet. When I do, it'll be interesting to see her reaction. She did ask to use my phone yesterday to call hers. She'd misplaced it. I handed it over without hesitation. Her, "You not worried I'll snoop?" Me, "No. If you did, we'd be done, and you'd be telling on yourself." Her, "Fair enough." She called her phone, found it in her car, handed mine back. No drama. No trust issues. Just normal. It's nice. Oh, and for anyone wondering, yes, I still have the same password. No, Melissa never knew it. And no, I'm not sharing it here either. Privacy isn't about having something to hide. It's about having something that's yours. And that's worth more than any relationship built on ultimatums. Peace out, Reddit. Hope you never need this kind of documentation folder.